Hello, Adam. Can I see you?
Hello.
Stop driving.
I can I can see you.
Thank you
Got
for
it.
being here.
Thank you for having me. I watched all your podcasts so far on YouTube.
Oh, guys, Adam, he grew up in Los Angeles as a very handsome kid, as you can see. He was the most handsome kid, and he didn't meet his biological dad, but his mom and her husband or boyfriend grow him up, whatever.
Okay.
And he graduated from school, college, high school, and now he works for comedy and he helps people come to the US. So you said you're gonna teach me some. Do you call them slangs or some words that I don't know?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me.
Okay. So you know do you know what a badunkadunk is?
No,
Badunkadunk?
no.
It's a girl's butt. Big. Big one. Nice. Nice and big. Badunkadunk. It's like there's a butt, it's flat, not good. And then there's the butts that go like this. Those are called badunkadunks, and they are flabby, and they're nice.
Does
So if you see
Canadian understand this?
most Canadians, yeah, because a lot of Canadians and Americans share the same slang.
That's
So
interesting.
badunkadunk is a big butt, nice, juicy, and flat butt is called a pancake booty. Have you ever heard of a pancake booty?
I don't like pancakes, not booty, not in real life.
You don't like the food pancakes?
No, I try to eat banana and fruits.
Yeah, pancake is bad for you.
Yeah.
But pancake booty is very bad for you. It's just a pancake booty is just a flat, skinny butt, not big, not nice. And most people that have pancake booties are Republican or Trump supporters.
Oh,
So it's scary.
why? Is it like Trump eat their food?
He eats their food, but they don't do any workouts and they don't do any taking care of in the buttocks. It just gets flat. It starts like this and then it gets flatter and flatter.
You know what's even more weird? I don't know the US politics. There is Republican and there is what the others?
Democrat, right?
Democrat is Joe Biden.
Democrat, yeah. Yeah, Joe Biden, yeah.
So now you are with Joe Biden team.
Me?
Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm not on any team anymore. I don't get to be on a team. I'm just. I only get to watch, spectate, and vote. I can vote, but I voted for. Someone else. I voted for Bernie Sanders, and then I voted for Biden because the world was ending.
Oh my God.
Biden now has what we call a diaper booty. Have you heard of diaper booty?
Oh, that's when you are a kid, you use it.
Yeah, you have to wear a diaper. So he has a diaper because he's
Oh,
old. He's too old, so he has to wear a diaper, and it's not good.
bro, you gotta be careful because in Yemen, we had old president, and then the Saudi was able to trick him to come, and they put him like in prison. They trick our president to come, and they put him in the prison and they let him sign every time they come and they bomb, so they don't get judged. Did you get me?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think we can do this to Joe Biden. I feel like you guys will try to bring him back with the diapers.
I think it's okay. I think Americans are okay to talk shit about whoever they want. It's different. It's kind of a American privilege to talk shit about your president and talk shit about your leaders and not have any repercussions. So it's why it feels uncomfortable when I talk about it, because I know in China, Yemen, Iran, Africa, a lot of places you can't talk shit about the leaders.
Yep.
Russia. Oh. But yeah, so it feels weird being able to talk shit about, your president. But that's what America is. It's a place of disgust, a place where people could talk some shit all the time, just nonstop. Boom, talk shit over here. Boom, talk shit over here. No bombs.
Yeah, that's cool. You know Tulsi?
Yeah. What?
Tulsi. She's from Hawaii.
Tulsi?
Yeah.
I don't know him.
No, here. She's woman, man. She will be the president of the US, and you don't know here. She might be. She was also, you don't know Tulsi Gabbard or something like this.
Gavin?
Something like that.
Wait.
If you write Tulsi and you write Hawaii, Tulsi, American politics, Hawaii. American.
What's her name? Tulsi?
Tulsi, yes.
I don't know. I can't find anything.
Yeah,
Hawaii.
I find here for you now.
Okay.
Look, I will share my screen.
So this podcast is pretty serious, huh?
Listen, man, I'm just trying to show you some hot lady.
Oh.
She works out. I like it.
She's my age.
Yes, and
she's
she
born
was
the same month and year that I was.
So I love this woman, and I feel like even if she come back to Middle East, she can put some makeup and people will stop bombing themselves.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like all your jokes, dude. I like it when I see you on the Zoom mics. How long have you been doing stand up for?
Okay, so I've been doing stand up for 5 months, 6 months, something like that.
That's it?
And
Cool.
never been in real life with comedians. I never touched comedians or meet, all from the Zoom, and I invite my friends to my flat.
Oh, and then you touch them there?
Yes.
So you've never touched a comedian in real life, but no, I'm kidding. So you just do Zoom, you've been doing comedy. That's good.
Yes.
And your jokes are great. I love your jokes because they're comparison jokes. You're like, in America, it's like this, but in Yemen, we do like this. And it's so good because it's so honest.
Of course. And 1 year ago is when I found out about comedy, that comedy exists.
How'd you find out about it?
My girl, she's from Canada.
Oh, okay. How old is she?
She is 26.
Okay. Inshallah.
Why in Arabic country, if you ask someone how old is his wife, he will kill you. So me.
Oh yeah.
So what the fuck you went from my God? But you know,
Oh, why am I laughing at that?
imagine Yemeni population. Last time we count Yemenis, it was in 2000. So before 22 years, we were 33 millions. And now we don't know with the war, like, and people having sex, are we more or less? But all these people still doesn't know what's comedy. And it's not nice because you limit people access to things. Maybe we have Yemeni great comedians, but they don't know.
You're in Cyprus right now.
In Cyprus, I would say it's middle. Yeah, here also they don't know what's comedy.
Are you teaching people what comedy is then? Like your friends and stuff?
My friends are from German, so they know what's comedy. They just come here for they work online and
Vacation?
no, they work online and they have here house by the beach, so
Is Cyprus really nice?
it's beautiful and the tax are very low. So Europeans that work online come and register here.
Uh they have banks there and stuff.
Yeah,
How'd
and
you get to Cyprus though? Cyprus is a country though, isn't it?
it's country. I came here to study the university college.
Oh, okay. So are you in school right now?
No, I graduated and I cheated on every exam. So that's why I'm going comedy. I don't want to.
Good. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I cheated on my math test, my final math test in my school. I don't know. I didn't cheat that well. I just kind of looked over at this one girl because she was just sitting right there. So I got my hat and I was like, it wasn't I didn't do a good job cheating. I got a C in the class.
Dude, at
You
least
cheated. Did you get A's?
I passed. Like, I don't know, it's different scores, but let's say the score from 1 to 100, I pass all my tests around 50. And I would see other motherfuckers, they get 85 and they're like, oh, why they didn't get 90? And me, 50 come and it's like the best day in my life.
Yeah, me too. When I passed the math class, like I know I passed because I like cheated off this girl, right? She was like smart. I sat right behind her, right? And it was the final exam. So after the class, I got so excited because I knew I got a C in the class. Because even if I got like a D on the test, I would still get a C and I would still pass the class. So it was raining after the class and it was nighttime. And I just started running in the rain, like, I'm free. I did it. Yeah. Because
Make
it was
it.
so beautiful. It was a beautiful cheating moment.
And
we had to edit.
you
We
are
had to edit a
lucky.
lot of this out.
You are lucky that you still, when you cheat, you look to another girl because back home there were only dicks in my school. So if you want to cheat, you cheat from another dick, which is worse.
What? So you wouldn't cheat off a woman because she wouldn't know the answers. Is that what is that what they didn't go to school?
So in Yemen, girls have different building and it's like more strict. Like even if your house, when you go back to home and the girls building on the way, they would tell you no, take the other long way. It's
Yeah,
like I don't know what's like. It's weird the relationship between how the Arabic mentality grow, because like they
yeah,
cannot see pussies, and you know they say that orgasming is the best feeling the body can have because that's science. Because the body likes to scan and pass. So these motherfuckers know science and they don't let the body scan and pass in Earth. They tell them the 70 virgins. So everybody
yeah.
blow himself up. So this is the scientific,
Everybody,
the
yeah,
science
yeah. It's
explanation for
good.
ISIS.
I get it. Yeah, that's a problem. Definitely, and it's denial of your sexuality. They do that in Christian religion too, and Catholicism, and it's also fucked up. In Christianity, they say you can't jack off, you can't have sex before marriage, and so there's a bunch of psychos, a bunch of crazy people in America too, in Christian people are crazy too.
Dude, I even heard that there is people from that church that never shave. That some special people. It's like,
Mu-
yeah.
From you mean like Muslim or Sikh, Islam or Sikh?
No. Christians. These people
Oh,
who,
Christians.
some people who live in that church, priests, some levels. They don't shave. They don't have sex.
Yeah, the Catholic priests.
Is that true?
There's priests that aren't supposed to have sex, and the nuns aren't supposed to have sex. So it's really weird because they do, and they keep it secret, and it's weird. That's why there's all these Catholic. We're talking about some pretty sensitive topics here, but yes, Catholic priests, are bad. Mostly have been reflected badly, and they are. A lot of them have raped kids. That's it. A lot of Catholic priests rape. And I think if there's over 1,000 priests that are probably raped, little boys and kids and shit like that. So I think, and there's more than 1,000 priests overall. But I think that ruins the whole everything. Catholicism is evil to me.
Okay, don't worry.
So I'm against my country. I'm against Catholicism. I'm against Muslim hierarchy. I'm against everything.
You are with Allah. You are with God.
Yeah.
God with you. Okay, I will take you to
Salah.
the other side. To the other side. I was listening to Adi Bravo. You know Adi Bravo?
Oh yeah, we went to school together.
Okay. So he said that now people, when they have sex, they prefer to be shaved. But he said when it's shaved, it hurts him. You need to have some hair like Bush. You are. So what do you think? This is not about the priest. Not about.
Adi is special. He's so sensitive. His skin, he gets a rash no matter what. You touch him once, he gets a rash everywhere. He has to have lots of pubic hair in between himself and the other person. It's something he's always did since we were kids.
That's good. How about you?
I think shaving is good. I'm not really into sex. I have sex because I have a fiance. I'm getting married. And I don't care about premarital sex. Why am I talking about this? We
shave.
I don't think about it. The thing is, I don't think about it that much anymore. I used to, but now that I'm in a relationship, I don't think about hairlessness. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh, I got to shave my balls, especially after COVID. I haven't even shaved my balls since COVID started.
It increases your immune system, man. So
to shave your balls?
No, don't shave. So you are trying to increase your immune system.
How does that work?
Okay, so it's like the more your body is covered by hair, the less the bacteria can attack you. So you are balls free. COVID cannot go through your balls. It's like you are having mask down and mask up.
Good, then I'm doing good.
Yeah. So when did you propose to your fiance?
In October, last October.
That's cool. How was it? How old are you? Because you look like 90.
I am I'm what's called a late millennial. I'm the last of my kind. I can't tell you how old I am because I have auditions, I have commercials I got to do for movies where I'm supposed to be playing a young boy in high school.
Really?
And if kids find out how old I am, then they won't let me be on the movie. But I have gray hair coming in here. See? So.
But it's risky, man, because also like you shave your beard and you get like you look young.
Yeah. Well, Zoom allows you to put some filters on. Zoom has this thing where you can put filter on and you look very young. Here, I'll change it to regular so you can see. There you go. Ready?
Yes.
Me, I'm an old man.
Okay, that's that. So this looks like 80.
Let me just put it to the middle. Oh yeah, look, see, I'm old. I'm an old man, and I get young. Hi. I'm 40.
Oh
I just
my,
turned 40.
you know, I really love people like you. Like you are 40, but I feel like I'm okay. I hope this is not disrespectful, but I feel like I'm
I know what
hanging
you're saying.
with someone who is
Yeah, I'm
young.
young. I'm energetic. I understand you.
Yeah.
I yeah, I know what you're saying. I think there's some people like me, a lot of people like me. Um, and then there's people like Rio Hayashi. He is, Rio? He does the open mic. He's
Oh,
Japanese.
Rio.
Rio.
My mind go to famous people. Okay.
Rio and I are the same age. He's my age, but he has kids, so he looks older. I don't have any kids. I am a kid. He's yeah, Rio is actually a little bit younger than me. He's only 35 years old, but he looks like he's going to be 60.
You look healthy as well. You work out every day, or what you do?
I don't work out every day. I walk around a lot. I
But
swim.
do you do any weight lifting? Because you have nice shoulders, or you like you look.
Oh yeah, I used to do push-ups a lot, and sometimes I do workouts. See, not that bad. I have a mixture of a pancake booty and a diaper booty.
That's good.
I
And
saw the picture of you. Looks good.
yes.
Yeah, you when I thought it was your mom.
Oh fuck! It's really weird how I used to live, and then now.
Yeah, let's talk about. I feel like I'm being too goofy and stuff. I'm sorry about that. I am really interested in your story, and I have some ways to help you out, to make some money and to break into comedy, because I think you're very funny. I want to help you.
Thank you.
So you went to college in Cyprus. How many years?
4 years.
Okay, and you're still living there?
Yes.
That's great, right?
It's beautiful, but there is no future. If you have vision, no vision here.
Yeah, because everybody there is already rich and stuff, right?
Yeah, like it's an island for people to come here for cheap tax, holidays, tourists,
Yeah.
seasonal. People come here and go like.
Yeah. But do you is there COVID over there? Like, is it bad?
Uh, it's like people have vaccine and they are fine. You have the vaccine, you are fine.
Did you get vaccinated?
No,
Not yet.
no.
You don't want to.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how you told me you wanna help me because this year I should be in Canada, hopefully.
Oh, that's good. I just mean in comedy, and I have some ideas for online
In
stuff.
comedy, good. Because my girl, she's from Canada, and I'm going there
Good.
this year. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, this is the plan.
Oh, I don't want you to come to my house. I'm just saying you
Okay.
can't stay here.
I'm not.
No.
I will bomb your house. Anyway, and see what I wanted to say that yes, in Cyprus, I'm just trying to just do it online. So hopefully, when I go to Canada, I can start making something out.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Great. There's a lot of comedy in Canada. Which city are you going to go to?
Toronto.
Great. Toronto's right next to Detroit. It's only like 2 hours away from Detroit. There's comedy in Toronto. There's comedy in New York. You're going to be able to go to, East Coast, travel.
Wow.
Yeah. You have to get vaccinated though to
Oh, we
go
talk
there.
about vaccinated. So I was thinking that if I'm in Canada, I would get vaccinated, but
Ah,
in case I have side effect. But here in Cyprus, I'm like still like because I don't need it. I work online. I stay at home all the time at night, so I can keep up with the mics in New York. And also,
yeah.
I'm afraid if I get any side effect here, I don't have insurance. I don't have anything.
Yeah,
So
it's okay.
Canada, the health
But are you going
system,
to be able to get into Canada without getting vaccinated?
they will let you in with one test. That's for 3. I don't know. The rule changed, so we will see. But I will get
Okay.
vaccinated
Okay, we'll see.
if you don't let me.
Yeah, yeah. I believe you. I mean, it's a, it's different. It's another tough topic. We're just talking about tough things and I'm trying to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
funny
Let's
in it and
just
it sucks.
yeah. But can I tell you something?
Inshallah. Yeah.
Um, the real goal is also like I don't want to just go to Toronto and stay there because like I feel like I also have a message. I want people to think our
This is how I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out with the message because I think it's important. And I haven't heard any, I mean, the message is you, right? It's your experience and your story for people to hear. I have an outlet for you. It's a competition. It's a speech competition. I did it yesterday, and I'm allowed to bring people in to compete and to perform and make money. You can win some American dough. You can. You have Venmo, right?
I have what?
You have Venmo.
What Venmo?
Okay. How do you exchange currency?
How do I exchange currency?
Yeah. What kind of currency is there
Euro,
in Cyprus?
euro.
Oh, it's euro. Okay, then you exchange it easily at the bank. Uh, Venmo is an application that you take where you get money. You
Oh,
trade money.
that's good.
Yeah, like if I can send you $5 right now on the app, if you're allowed to have it. Do you have a bank account on that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's because that's how they pay you. But I'll tell you about this. Actually, we should just talk about it right now since we're. I did speech and debate in college, and I did pretty well. I got scholarships to go to school for free because I was a good public speaker.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So there's thousands of these people like me in the United States. And there's like 100 people like me that are pretty funny, really good, and they all did speech and debate. Some of them are on TV now. Some famous people have done speeches like Adam Sandler, and there's a lot of stand-up comedians that have done speech and debate. And now they're doing a professional league that's international. So you don't have to be a student anymore. You can be a normal person and you can compete and tell your story. And right now, the kind of speeches and the stories that these people want to hear, the judges want to hear, are stories like the ones you have.
Hmm.
Starting off comedy 5 months ago, being from Yemen, like it's what people want to hear because in America, there's not a lot of opportunity to see and to hear that story. And they want it. This group of people that I work with, they want to hear it and they're going to pay you. Especially since you're funny, you do jokes and I can help you. You're going to be mixing stand up with your message. And people are going to see it and you get to tell people. And you get good feedback and it'll give you a chance to prepare for when you are ready to go live. You know, you can build a little bit of a following on social media and with this podcast. Keep doing the podcast. How often do you do it? Every week, once a week?
No, I do it 3 times a week. So I
Three
do
times?
one on Monday. I try to download one on Monday, one on Wednesday, and one in the weekend. I'm still
Okay,
starting, so yeah.
that's good. Yeah, do as much as you can. You should add music. You should add some music you like, and you should add some advertisements for yourself. But yeah, just keep doing it more and more and more. And then once you get to like 50 episodes, like it's going to start doing really well. You'll start getting way better guests because I've seen the guests you've had on. Not too good. Except for me, of course. I'm the best so far. uh, it's it's interesting, but yeah, I want to hear more about you. Like, your dad left you. You said that your dad left your mom, cheated on her, and went with a younger woman.
You are making my jokes how you want. You are like the
Is
Christians
that a
and
joke?
Muslims. They change the Bible and they change the Quran. So now you are changing my jokes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So wait, that's not real?
No, no, he didn't cheat because in Arabic country, if you are a man, you don't need to cheat. You can just, it's halal to marry another woman. So why would you cheat? But if you are a woman,
My
you
dad
are
cheated on my
fucked.
mom.
Your dad cheated on your mom.
Yeah. So that's
That,
why I probably communicated that the way I did.
see, if your
But
dad was in Yemen, he would just marry the other girl. And it
yeah,
would be approved. Like it's normal. It's not cheating.
right.
See, so in American, it means cheating, but in Arabic countries, it means married. Anyways.
Yeah. But how do you feel about it?
I feel it's weird. It's weird as fuck because women's are women. There is no S. So women are fucked. Like I feel that they are getting abused, and men are abusing their position as well. But like, who the fuck? Like, why would I women be with someone? Like, why man can have four and women can have one? Like, is women have her heart is like 25% of the man, 25%, 25%. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I told you
No,
from
it's okay.
it's from my comedy uh, as audience that they are from the US or Germany or anywhere. I want them to think that they are lucky where they are. And I want them to feel like even if they lost something in their life, even if they are still single, or even if someone fucked them up or anything, I want them to feel that they should be grateful for even the roadways that they can drive in, you know. So I try to say the things how life in Yemen, so people start to be more appreciable and feel like okay, life is still good. There is humans like us. And my audience, the other audience, I want also to make fun of the like you know George Carlin, how he questions the religion and make people start think. I want also to make that effect for other audience, and I didn't want people to lose their life based on some ideas because that's how my family get fucked up, and my dad, my mom. So that's my revenge for life. Yeah, and I love my brothers, I love my family, but it's fucked up because of some ideas, and I want to revenge. So talking about myself, I grew up in Yemen, and as you can say, it's the weirdest life. And my dad also was the elder of the mosque, so I had to be after him. So like when
Oh,
I was kid, 6 years, 5 years, I used to talk in front of like hundreds. Like when I was 10 years, 13 years. But I was telling them that don't go to hell, you're gonna get fucked, be nice, go boom yourself, go get the 70 virgins.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, not that bad, but I was like starting to be prepared to be able to talk like in the mosque, which is, you even have mosques in the US. So don't worry. I was just, um, and then the war hit, and my dad, um, like where we live, the government get fucked. The in a way take over, and the government lost. And yeah, like your life was worth like one bullet, or your house will, they will, like at any moment you are ready to meet God, any moment. So then we left Yemen,
Yeah.
and we had some cash. My dad still had some money.
Uh-huh.
We And I was able like to go to college with this some money.
Oh, good, good.
But yeah, the money finished, and I find myself leaving my family because of their ideas. We just couldn't get along anymore because I went to college, I start meeting, dating. So I am this kind of person who I always follow my heart, and I don't care about the risk. It's one life. You fuck it up, or I cannot live one day without me being convinced. So I left, like I kind of start leaving. I left my family, and I get fucked with the Yemeni passport, because if you have Yemeni ID, you cannot go anywhere in the world. You know this because like you have no country.
Yeah.
So, and you cannot work, you cannot find a job. It's just they make it so hard for you, like you are terrorist, and I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah. So do you still go to church?
Now I don't believe in God at all. I believe in aliens.
Hold on. I need to shut this window really quick. Fucking loud. What is that? I gotta hear this shit about aliens. I'm really into alien stuff. But you said you don't believe in God anymore.
No, man.
A lot of people have the same experience with the different religion. Christians, my fiance, they get so overwhelmed by what people are telling them that God is, what religion is that they're like, well, fuck off. How can this be real? Right? It's too much shit. It's like Jesus and Muhammad and all these miracles. So there's a lot of people that are on the same page with you. So you're not alone there, definitely. What happened to your brother and sisters? Are they okay?
Yeah, I try not to, like, sometimes I don't know if I should say this in the podcast or no, but at the end, I don't give a fuck. We all do mistakes and do right. So, um, my mom converted from Muslim to Christian.
Ah, yes, yes. I remember you
You
saying that.
know, that the only thing that changed about her is that she hates Jewish for different reasons. And
Oh, yeah.
that's what drives me crazy, man. That I also have experienced the Christian religion. And I come out to conclusion that a fucked up person will be fucked up because, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So my mom, she changed from Muslim to Christian, but like I really don't like my mom in a way. Like I just don't get, like I don't, man, I don't want to talk shit about my mom, but I just don't like my mom, and good luck for her. Maybe I am the bad son, but it's just my opinion.
No, that's good. It shows it shows maturity to be able to be critical about your parents. And in America, it is so hard for people to even realize what's wrong with their parents. We can't see it. We're in denial. And we have to go to therapy because of that. And then we learn how to start talking about it. But if you could see it and you can be critical now, it's not a problem. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means that you're being mature and realistic about what's actually happening. Because it sounds like you're right. And some people, she may be a little extreme about things.
Exactly.
Anti-Semitism is not good, right?
100%.
Sometimes in Christianity and other religions, they want you to hate other people. Why? So, go ahead. I understand.
I just wanted to say that, look, our parents are human and they could be bad or good. So if you
Yes.
get shitty card, it's more painful, I know, because nobody wants to, like, actually your mom. It's even more than your dad. But if the cards goes wrong and you have to realize it, you have to, for me, I feel like I need to escape my reality now, and I feel like this is some of the decisions that I have to make.
Like to move to Canada
No, I mean
to
like
do comedy.
yes, exactly, and also including, like, for example, my mom. That I just wanted to example on emotions.
Oh,
You should be like,
I couldn't hear the last part.
I mean, like, you shouldn't make your decisions or the people who you love or you are with based on emotions. You should, if your friends are not good, if your mom is not good, if your dad is not good, if your brother is not good, you should just make people who are good for you around you. And I don't care who they are.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but what can we do? And um, it's, as you said, people go to therapy because it really makes the person different. Like, I'm in a way, like, when you come from loving family, when you come from loving parents, it even makes you a different person. It makes you loving. It makes, like, it's very important what parents do for their kids.
Yeah, because it affects them.
I'm not sure, like, I'm good, but I'm thinking, do you think I need to go to therapy? Because I'm good. I really feel good. I kind of listen to podcasts. I listen to, like, Jordan Peterson, Jacko. I don't know why, but I kind of find feelings like there is some people when I listen to, I feel attracted and I feel it's worth it the time. And some people, when I listen to or talk to, I feel itchy. Like I feel, no, this is bullshit. And it seems like it's working. Like all the people I listen to are putting good uh, energy in my life and helping me make better decisions.
Who is Jordan Peterson again? I've heard some weird things about him.
Hmm.
Jordan Peterson.
Did you
Oh my gosh, he's gonna be in Florida. He's a
did you
doctor.
did you find them, or you want me to share my screen?
Oh yeah, you can share. So he has a podcast that you're listening to?
So to be honest, I talked even about this let me,
Another episode?
yeah, let me take you to, see, Tulsi. She has like, yeah, here. Mm, can you,
He put some makeup on and then go to Yemen, is that what you said?
oh,
Oh, never mind. I was talking about the Hawaiian politician.
okay. The bottom for share screen is front of my eyes and I cannot find it. This is Jordan
Oh
Peterson.
yeah, here we go. Yeah. Wait, so what does he talk about? Is he, it says that he's described
So,
as conservative.
so Jordan Peterson, mostly what he talks about is how to navigate life.
Mm-hmm.
So he mostly talks that, for example, you should be disciplined. You should like clean your room in the morning. You should have the house organized around you because this impacts your life. And he will talk about you should be honest. You shouldn't cheat. You shouldn't lie because then you start doubting yourself. Um, he would talk
Okay.
like he would, for example, explain how, for example, um, humans um, we have always like 95% suck and 5% good at something. But what we did humans, we distribute the things that we can do. For example, there is not only singing, there is comedy, there is business. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So then when we distribute more things, there is also more chances for people. But if we only, and that's why you should find what you are good at. So hopefully you can be from that good 5% and successful. He talks about many things, man. I cannot
Talks
like.
about UFOs.
Okay, let's go back to this. I talk about this. So I know many people, some people now they don't like Joe Rogan, but
Oh.
but uh, man, look, I don't
I'm
care what.
sorry, it's just so funny. I forgot that you said you listened to Joe Rogan, right?
So the
Yeah,
real
yeah.
how did I get to know Jordan Peterson? Also Jacko. Do you know Jacko? I love Jacko.
No, but they were on Joe Rogan Experience.
Jacko, I love Jacko, and also David Gagan and Bright Weinstein and other like there is other podcast for Lex.
Brent Weinstein,
Yes,
the comic.
there is. They are two brothers. There is one
Oh,
psychological as well, and
oh, I'm thinking Brent Weinberg. Never mind.
no Weinstein. And
I think it's
anyways,
comic.
so Joe Rogan podcast was my window, like
Yeah.
to see the light and like just to get because I'm not in America. I grew up in Yemen, so no, it's like not my friends teached me or my parents. So I got to know comedy through Joe Rogan. I learned a lot how to work out about life, how to make my decisions.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
like
good.
part of me.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that you learned so much about Joe Rogan and he's never told a joke?
Did you know this? What do you mean by your question?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You know what my joke is? This is true. So when I first get to know comedy, I saw Fluffy, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
like, "This is too good." But when I saw Joe Rogan, I was like, "I can't do that.
You can't do that?
I can't do that." When I
You
saw
can do
Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan. Okay, yeah. So you saw what's his name? You saw Big Fluffy? Uh Ingracious.
Yeah,
What's
I
his name?
didn't. I didn't like Fluffy. What he talks about is like I don't know. I have two dogs. I don't know what, and like he is sober. You know, Joe Rogan would work out, would get high, and then will come and talk about Ilya, and then fuck this, and like I like someone to really make me like be like, oh, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, and that's so good to hear that you have a positive experience from that. Like, I think people need to know that, um, how it helped you. I think that's people could see his podcast differently or whatever. But it's so funny that so many people are so critical of Joe Rogan when he's just a comic that has a podcast and he works out. He takes care of his body. He has had some weird interviews, and there was this thing about the horse pills where it's like the pills that take worms out of your heart, something like that. There was something weird about that. I don't know. So there might be something weird about advertising drugs on these podcasts because the hosts are getting paid to talk about these, and a lot of times there's this new trend of like selling herbal supplements and medicine supplements on your podcast. So the companies pay the host to do this. It's not like they're actually into it. They're like, okay, I'm going to take this because they're paying me, $100,000 and I'm going to talk about it. So if someone did that to me, I'd be like, hell yeah, take this shit. I'm going to do it too because they're paying me. But there is something there to watch out for, is the capitalism that's involved. And capitalism, it seems like it's just about money, but it's not. It's about people. People are the product in America. America is a business, and you had to remember that. So people become products for other people. So, but it's good that you have a good experience. You just got to keep thinking critical.
Yes. Look, I want to tell you something. I'm not married to my ideas, and if someone tell me,
Same.
can you say 100% Joe Rogan is good, or 100% Joe Rogan is bad, or even 100% he did something good to you, I will never be able to answer this question. But I follow my fucking gut, and my fucking gut tells me go listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to all his podcasts. I love who I am. I'm happy as fuck. I love the decisions I make. Listen, man, there is doubt even with people who go to that church. You can tell them God is fucking you.
You know what's worse?
Yes.
What's worse than people that like Joe Rogan? People that like Paris Hilton and they follow Kim Kardashian. People that like, other bullshit, we can all let things affect us. And if you're a good person and you believe that it's good, then it is. I mean, but it's hard for people to understand.
Can I tell you?
Not me, I understand.
I want to tell you more deep. I go more deep.
Yeah.
I wish it won't.
Yes.
Okay. So Joe Rogan, to the point we're listening to his podcast, and the people that I get to know through that podcast and go listen but always come back to, I'm being able to treat myself better and my relationship better and my girl better and the people around me better and the world better. Dude, it's crazy, but I would even make good decisions because I'm listening to this podcast. Like, for example, I wouldn't, for example, cheat. Like, I'm not here to tell you like if I am the best or no, but this is just honestly. And sometimes I feel like I am the person who I am now because I got access to this information, and I'm very thankful and happy.
I wish I had a way to tell him that, or to get him this info. I could definitely, I definitely am going to share what we talk about, and I think that's a great message. Because I don't think you've murdered anybody. I think you're a good person.
Yeah.
And I think you're centered. It's called being centered. And there's certain ways of becoming centered and becoming clear. And if Joe Rogan's podcast has helped you do that, that's amazing. It's great.
Thank you. And I like about Joe Rogan podcast is that him and people like me, we don't say that others are wrong. We don't say that we think that we might be wrong. So that's the beginning. We start that we might be wrong. And also you tell me that you will try to get this to him. It's just matter of time. But I have
I don't know.
No.
I know people that know him that have been on the podcast and stuff like that, but I don't. I'm not friends with him on Facebook, or
No,
I'm not friends with him. Yeah.
what I mean by that is I have one goal now to do opening for Joe Rogan. I'm planning to go to the Tony 1 minute. You know Tony.
Oh my gosh. Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah.
So this is my
Kill
first,
Tony.
yeah. So this is my first plan. I wanna go to Tony, do 1 minute, and then from there try to do opening for him.
Okay.
And
You can do it.
for sure, that's my one
Okay.
step.
Okay. So first, gotta get to Canada. Gotta get vaccinated so you can travel in America. Then you go to Austin, and I have friends in Austin. We can get you on shows for sure, and you can definitely you can get on Kill Tony. I'm sure it's on Mondays. They recorded on Mondays at the Vulcan. I know where they record it. I know what time it is. I have friends that are on it. Everybody that's been on Kill Tony in the last year has been an Austin comic or moved to Austin to be on it. And I know all of them, and I've seen a lot of people bomb. I think you're going to do really great.
It's only 1 minute. Fuck my life. I will get this. Like,
How many jokes can you do in 1 minute? I've heard you do at least 5 really, really funny jokes in 1 minute. Because the comparisons are all jokes. Like in America, you do this, but in Yemen, you do this, and it's funny. And then it's and that's just the premise. And then you just keep on adding tags, and it's great. So do you know about premise, punchline, tags, and all that?
I know, but sometimes I just don't like the way some people try to make it like okay, jokes are
You have to do
punchlines.
this.
It's
Yeah,
open art. Just make
it's
it like
good.
your way.
Yes, the best comics I know are all natural like you. So you don't have to listen to shit. But if you learn those things, it's just vocabulary.
Exactly.
It's terminology. So you can talk about it and you can help other people no matter how you do it. So you got these great premises that are so funny, and then they're not even the punchlines, you know? I do you not do any jokes on your podcast?
Yeah, I can do one for you.
Yeah, please.
So, for example, I would be if you are sick, don't go to Yemeni hospital because they will take your organs. So you go with headache, you come out with one testicle and headache.
Yeah.
And also you can tie your organs to your spine like bicycles. So they don't take them. Or some people would bring another doctor to watch the surgeon. And if your kidney in good condition, you are fucked. The last thing you can do is to write on your body, leave my organs alone. They are not worth the money, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's good. It's better when it's with the audience, but yeah, that's I love that shit. So Americans, when they hear you speak, they think Borat, right? You know this stereotype?
Yeah.
You should. Do you have any jokes about that?
About what?
About sounding like Borat?
What
It's a
you mean?
stereotype, American stereotype. You know Borat?
I think I'm
Sacha
confused.
Baron Cohen.
Is it a name?
Okay, yeah, it's a comedian.
Oh, yeah.
Who, yeah, he does the characters, and he does the one from Kazakhstan, and he's like, "Hello, in
I
my
know him.
country, we talk like this.
I like
You know, my wife."
the dictator is the best. He did the dictator.
That was good too, yeah, because I have a lot of Saudi friends, and he knows. That's very. Um, I think those are the two things you should work on, is because in America they always stereotype and they think, oh, this guy sounds like this, you know. And in comedy, we don't say stuff because we don't want to sound stupid. So probably a lot of people haven't told you that you sound like Borat. But the cadence and the delivery is very similar to Sacha Baron Cohen's character.
Okay.
So if you ever mentioned it, it's a good premise. People can hear, you can make fun of it. You can say, people say that I sound like Borat, but I say I sound like, you know, my dick is in your mouth or something like that. I can't think of a good joke, but like if you play with that a little bit, there's also another comedian that is very similar. And I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but he's from Russia. He's a Russian immigrant.
Jacob.
Yes, Yakov. Yeah, he does this. Did you hear his stuff?
All the time.
Okay. So that's where you get the setup. So you have been influenced by Yakov a lot.
Yes.
And it's good. It's good because it's natural and it's true. All your stuff you're saying is true. That's why it's funny and sad. So
Yeah,
you don't have to mention Yakov, but I think you should make a joke about Borat.
I will do that. So how about you? What do you write about your materials?
I'm very like experimental.
And I'm working on a lot of different characters.
Mm.
One of my characters is named Pickle, and he is a little boy that is always in the hospital, and he's very nice. And he does stand up sometimes, and he has friends, and he's very international and very well traveled.
So do you
I'm
like
working on stuff that's hard to do. I think my method of doing comedy is swimming upstream. Like I'm so I'm funny in real life, and then when it comes to stand up, I make it so hard for myself. So
That's
once I figure out how not to do that,
I
I'll be
think
good.
you should make stand up. You should that's the challenge that you have to make stand up sound like your real life when you are in stage. And yeah, but how like do you create your own characters? Where do you come up, or do you have 7 personalities inside you, and they just come out when you are in the stage?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not crazy actually, right? I'm not actually schizophrenic or anything, but I think talking to yourself it is part of stand up, and I think during COVID, because we've all of our friends and our opportunities to perform were taken away. I started to create my own characters at home with my fiance, with Audra, and I would just do these voices all the time, and it got to the point where every time I do it, it's very funny. So I'm just like, that's kind of I developed the voice first, and then internalize the person of the voice to make it a little bit more real, and then I had to figure out how to introduce it on stage, and that's the hard part. I'll write. I'll just say, "Oh, that's really funny. I'm going to do that," and then I'll write it down, and then I do it, and I keep doing it over and over and over again.
That's cool, man, and that's really real love that you can be yourself. You can be with your fiance. Was it easy to get to that connection that you can be like? Because when you start trying from the beginning, you suck. And how long you been together, or how did you make this connection with here?
We've been together for 7 years, almost 8, or almost 7, one of those. It'll be February will be or an anniversary of some sort. I'm not sure which one, but no, it's very hard at first because for men in America, they don't know how to communicate with women. And they don't know how most men don't know how women feel because they're told they don't have to and they don't need to. So there's a very much masculinity that needs to be overcome, or that I had to overcome and learn about in order for me to be a good partner. And therapy helped. I realized I wasn't, it was definitely not husband material when we first started dating. I wasn't really boyfriend material, but she stayed with me, and I have already been in so many relationships that fell apart and that I lost and that I always regret it later on, that I finally said, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to lose someone who loves me again. So I started working on myself, and it took very, very long time until, finally I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to commit. It's like how you feel right now. You're like, I would never cheat, right? You love this girl. You love her?
Sure, man. Yeah.
Right. But it's your moral, even though you don't believe in God or hell, you're still like, I would never do that. For me, it was really, really hard for me to like myself enough uh, to get to that point where I could be a good partner. It took a long time, but stand up also helped me. So I figured I can't do stand up if I'm not a good person, if I'm not a good partner. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people do stand up to get laid or to make money and to become famous, and they're not funny anymore, or they're just not good people. And I think I wanted to be really good at stand up, and I think in order to do that, you have to be a good person and take care of the people you love, I guess. Well, it's how I feel. It's not the same for everybody.
No, trust me, I love to what you said so much, and it means a lot to me. And I do feel the same, that you are bullshitting people if you want to do podcasts or comedy and you are bad people and you are bad person. People will 100% feel it.
Yeah. I think that's where the truth comes in from, from what you're talking about with Joe Rogan. It's like, he's not evil. He's not a bad person. People just are critical and they make up their own decisions about other people. So, but she's my partner, Audra, has helped me so much in stand-up. She's also so funny that she's helped me with a lot of my writing and characters. Not all the time, but yeah.
It's I appreciate just you being a fool with next to her to be okay. And back to, I want to be honest with you. I'm 24 and I never lost in love. So I dated before my girl, but to be honest, it wasn't like that. Like we are really in love. It was just like very light, I didn't know that emotions can go this far until my current girl introduced me to it. We both kind of have the same feelings.
Is
So
she Muslim or American?
no, she's from Hungary, but she been in Toronto for the last, I think, 15 years, something like that.
Eastern European?
Yes.
Oh, then she's very strong.
Let me tell you, so I told you, I never like been in real love and been broke, and it was just like mostly like very light relationships. Anyways, but what my girl did for me is, as you said, like at the beginning, you feel that you weren't good or in your previous relationships and you had to work on yourself. I fuck up at the beginning. Like and I didn't do like bad things, cheating but as you say, masculine and man, we think that we should treat women like this, or we think that they are like objects,
Mhm.
So I wasn't able to treat her like it's me in another life. So what she did to me things that I didn't know that people could be this nice. And she stayed with me, and I didn't even have anything to give.
Mm.
So this what makes me like, even it's very hard to commit when you are young at this age, but I feel like the return will be even more, and I have to be strong.
I think you're right. And you know, you're taking your time, right? You're taking things slow. It's not like you're like, oh, I love you. This is the end of my life. I'm just gonna get married and that's it. You know, you have plans, you have goals and stuff like that. And if you can find someone that supports you and helps you, then damn. And she's hot, and you have the
Exactly.
sex. Nice. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. There's lots of variables involved, and it's good. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing the right thing. You know, you have good gut, a good instinct with her.
Yeah, she's like the best sex I ever had in my life. Like,
Ah, yes, very
and
nice.
that's also why I don't want to play with my brain, because if
But
you,
she would came to Cyprus to visit you.
yeah, so she was here, and now she went
Oh,
to Canada, so I can get there. We are doing some paperwork, and
oh,
she anyway. But what I want to tell you is, if you are dating someone and you think they are the, and not you think they are the best sex you ever had with them, I
mhm.
also value this, because kinda if you break up or if you cheat, then your brain will get fucked, you know. But now my brain only experience the best sex with this person, so this is like the best for me, and this is the person who I'm dating. Do you
Mhm.
understand what I'm trying to say, or is it bullshit?
You're talking about if you break up, you suffer from memory. You suffer from loss. You suffer from jealousy. You feel angry, but because you've had such great sex, if you broke up, you'd be okay. Is that what you think?
No, okay, you didn't understand me. So,
No.
yes, if you break up, you will suffer from these things. I agree with you. But what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
to you is, this partner that I am with now is the best partner I ever had sex with, and I ever experienced things with, and I enjoy bed with. So I
Yeah.
think that me being with her, it's nice for my mental health and for my body. Because if you expose your body for another, if you keep trying another girls, another relationships, then you kind of get messed up, and you cannot even value when you end up with someone. Or is that bullshit? Because I don't have, because this is just how I think. I feel like if you find someone that you were able to go to your maximum level of love and passion, it's nice to stay with them, because you will always value them and love them. Or no? Is that bullshit? Maybe it's bullshit.
Yeah. No, no, no. Yeah. 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 Uh, I understand. I'm trying to, when I hear you, I'm trying to relate it back to myself. I think, I never went to church. I never had any religious experience. My parents didn't go to church when we were growing up. They're not atheists, but they're not religious at all. And that's impacted my morality and what I believe to be right and wrong and true or false. And what you're saying and what you've said before about your parents and your upbringing is, even though you don't believe in God, you still believe in some things that you were taught to be right and wrong. And that I think that has to do with what you're saying, with
Mm,
how you feel. It might not be God, but it might be other things that you learned that are making you feel that way. And it's not wrong. It's good. It's fine.
Yeah. And okay, I had one podcast with one family therapy, or I don't know. And look, I always
Oh, the guy
uh, the guy, yes,
with
the
all,
guy.
with all the he had all the
Certificate.
certificates and all
I
that.
like one thing he said. So I'm telling you that even, for example, maybe in 5 years or in 10 years, I will watch this podcast and I will be, what a moron I
You're like,
was.
oh my
I was like,
God, what
"Fuck,
the
why did
fuck? Who is Adam? What the fuck?
Okay, so if someone want to say this about what I'm saying in this podcast, I don't care. That will be me in 10 years. So welcome to the group.
Right, you're young. Mhm.
Yeah, but this doctor or therapy, he said something nice. He said that sometimes you make some emotionals and meanings when you with your partner. So for example, when you kiss them, it's like you are kissing someone that support you in hard times, or like helped you with comedy, like you are also having sex with not just a buddy or someone hot. You have two emotionals involved. You have love involved, and that's why long relationships are too good when it's involved with love, with passionate. But when it's involved with fightings, hates, disagreement, then it goes even the opposite. So for example, with my girl, we have supported each other in hard times. We had really very hard times. We had this, so we kind of build that emotions that when you hug this person, they are your escape, they are the one who loves you the most. And I'm trying to value that, which is, as you said, it's hard to commit, but yeah.
Good job, man. You're doing a good job. And no matter what you decide, as long as you keep up that thought that it's good for what's good for her and what's good for you and both of your emotions, I think no matter what you decide, it'll be good. Yeah, you're a good guy. You know. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I got this moment where I can hug my girlfriend, my fiance, and I can feel this. I can feel it. What you're saying, the butterflies, and it's like a warm, fuzzy feeling of like, oh, this is heaven. If there is a heaven, then maybe this is it. So you should appreciate what we have now. Seems like you're doing that.
Yes, and I sometimes feel that, look, I might fuck up. I might fuck up tonight. You don't know what you will do. It's just you have to do your best. But I sometimes think, how do I, and it's weird, but sometimes I'm like, when I'm 30, when I'm 40, when I'm 50, when I'm 60, I want always to love myself so much. And I want always, when I look back, to thank myself for the decision I made, which is sometimes I might be too horny, or sometimes I might be too angry, but I try to not react on short terms goals or some chemicals that the body bring, or some lies the brain made. And maybe these things will get me one day, but so far I'm still trying.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
What is it? Why I keep saying that? It's funny. It's like a ongoing joke that me and you have, but my friend from Saudi taught me inshallah. So it means if God wills it.
Yes.
So there's different ways you can say this, right? Like, hey man, I got to go get some cigarettes at the store. Inshallah.
So
It's kind of joking, right?
my dad is very strict Muslim, and he thinks that you have to say inshallah with every verb you say.
Inshallah.
Yes, because if God doesn't give you the green light, or without his willing, you will not be able even to say one word. So my dad all the days like, inshallah, inshallah, I'm gonna drink water, inshallah, I'm gonna fuck your mom, inshallah, I'm gonna take you out, inshallah. So I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Your dad said that all the time?
Like he would not say, he will not, yeah, like what other words he doesn't need to use inshallah, because even if I tell him I will go to the kiosk, hey, what? Inshallah, I will go to the kiosk. Okay, go.
Yeah. You don't really need God to go to the kiosk, right? Is that how you say? Yeah, that's what's funny. It's like you don't really need God to go get some cigarettes.
Like, what's this, inshallah? Like, someone created it. I feel like religion, they were just wrote in animal skin. They didn't even
Kind
have.
of means like good luck. It could like in America, it's kind of like that's what's up or good luck. I mean, it's not the same. It's because there's so much religion behind inshallah, but it's kind of like saying you know what I mean? Or if the cards fall into place, if everything ends up right, if it's meant to be, if it's like saying if it's meant to be.
Which is good, but what's not good is when you force it on others. If you feel it, good for you, but if I don't feel it, why should I feel it?
Yeah, that's why I think it's funny. So somebody could be saying it, the other person is like, why does God need to be involved?
If it's good for you, good luck, but it's not good for me, so good luck trying to convince me.
Right. That's why I think it's funny to say it in inappropriate moments.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will tell you, my dad, so every time we travel, for example, let's say we travel with car, we would only listen to Quran. And before, when we get in the car, so in Islam, there is pray for everything. Even when you get in the toilet, there is prayer. And the good Muslim you are, the more you save all of them. So my dad make me save all these prayers and the Quran, so I had no other memory or space in my mind for other things.
That's why it's funny. Okay. Yeah.
So we go, he would pray in the car. And he will make us do, like, before we pray, we wash ourselves. There is specific one. So my dad is always making us do this. I don't know how to call it in English, but we wash our face 3 times, hands.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my dad, his like plan in life is to be ready for God 24/7. So you should always say the prayers if you are driving. If you are flying, you should say them. He does all the prayers. He and fuck you. I'm a kid. I don't want to be ready for God 24/7.
Yeah.
Because you cannot live as a kid. You are just ready for God 24/7. So that's a horrible life to live.
Yes, it is. Good job getting away.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's not the worst, but it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you're right. Everything you do, inshallah, right? It's like getting some fucking soda, inshallah. Yeah. That's why I think it's funny. That's why I kept saying I'll be on a podcast, inshallah.
But man, also it's crazy. I'm gonna kill you with some. So, for example, I think that I might be my dad if I didn't leave Yemen or meet you or go to college or listen to Joe Rogan podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks God I got access to other information and I start speaking English. Because my dad doesn't speak English. He have access to that ideas. So sometimes I also feel thankful.
Yeah.
That I was able to think differently.
Yeah, it's crazy. You did it. You broke out of the matrix, basically. You're like Neo. You're Neo of Cyprus.
Thank you, man.
You're Keanu. You're the Keanu of Cyprus. Keanu Reeves of Cyprus. You know this?
I know this, and sometimes, as I told you, I think that maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I like it.
Yeah, you got to always be critical. It's just there's this thing called in debate, and persuasion, there's this thing called a dichotomy, right? There's an argument called false dichotomy, which means there's two. There's Republican and there's Democrat. You have to pick one. That's dichotomy. There's only two. So it's a false dichotomy because there's not only two. It's not just Democrat, not just Republican. There's other stuff, Green Party, there's progressives, there's neoconservatives. And then you don't even have to define yourself within these two things. You can get out of it.
I agree with you, and I kinda saw so in Yemen when I was young, there were no war, and I kinda lived the scenario, how people start acting, how the war started, and it seems like the US now, but you are in the first stages of Yemen, and I wish like you guys are more mature, you have schools, so life is more worth it for you. Yemenis has nothing to lose, so they just fuck it up. But it kind of started like this. There is Democratic, or I don't know, there is Republican, and then families, even like from one household, wanna kill each other. And then it just become big war and everybody lost. And that's why Joe Rogan said one word and I was like, fuck my life, this guy is good. He said, I don't like Trump, but I would have voted for Trump because I think he's better than Joe Biden if we have only these two options. So in a way, he's trying to say that we should always care for the best for people and not how we think or one part, because we're gonna all lose and drown. And I kind of appreciate this mentality because that's how we drown in Yemen.
Yeah. And in America, there's a lot of information and a lot of influence. And a lot of it is based off of capitalism. It's based off of money and business. And people don't realize how much they're influenced by this. But these things cause separation of groups and societies, cause hatred towards other groups. Misinformation causes racism and death and killings. And it's very important to see how leaders influence poor people and regular people to change their mind. And they become groups and they become strong, and it's all based off of what somebody else thinks or what someone else wants and not themselves. So can we think individually on our own and be good people and help everyone else? Hopefully.
Yeah,
we try.
We and hopefully we will. And I don't want to keep you for so long, but
It's okay. I got 2 more hours. Just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up soon. But I also want to tell you that the best way is to understand human nature and how our body works, because it's very tricky, like how the chemicals goes, how we make our decisions as humans. So the more you find out how our brain works, how the chemicals inside us make decisions, how we think, the more you will be less likely to be tricked with this monkey body. And you can just, yeah.
So you say be tricked?
No, because I feel like our body and the chemicals inside us are made for short-term plans and not and fucked up plans. Like our body and the way we react to things as humans. So when you understand more who you are and how stupid you are, we are like monkeys. You can be more likely to avoid doing mistakes because you know that's just how the way we think and
Yeah.
how
You're saying take care of your body. Take care of your body. Right?
Okay.
Because that affects our mind.
That makes sense, but what I'm trying to say I'm trying to say that when you understand more who you are, you will be more likely to avoid doing mistakes, and you will be more likely to do the right thing.
Yeah.
When you know who you are exactly, because when you know who you are, it's really good skill to know the devils inside you and the demons.
Yeah. You say you don't believe in God anymore because of your background with Islam, but what you're saying is probably from what you've learned from Islam.
Isn't
So
it?
there's still things that's right.
Ah,
It's okay. It's how you become yourself, and it's what you took out of it. Even if they're saying the opposite, you're saying you're able to see it and make it true. So it wasn't all bad.
that's good.
It was crazy, but it wasn't all bad.
Yeah, I love podcasts because I even can learn more about myself when I talk to smart people.
I like learning about other people. I wish I knew how to learn more about myself faster. It takes me a fucking long time to understand myself.
Yeah, I'm really scared of myself. I'm so scared. Sometimes I just like, because so for me, I have the demons that comes within hours. Like some hours I would be fucked up, and that's the time where I don't make decisions. And then, for example, when I go to bed or this, I would feel the good angels, and I would feel now it's me. And at that moment, I would be able to plan what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I would be like, thanks God I didn't make any rash decisions when I was just full of testosterone.
Do you meditate?
I meditate with boxing. Yeah, I love boxing.
Well, it's not the same thing because you're not supposed to be moving.
Yeah, but that's bullshit for me. Because if you people say if you want to meditate, go sit by the waves or stay, I don't know, like in the toilet seat or in your bed. You should just go to state where you feel that you are not thinking. And when I do boxing, I feel like I cannot sit down, because when I sit down, I just start but when I'm doing boxing, shadow boxing, I feel that it's the only way for me to meditate and relax and not think about that's just how my body works.
I understand. It's called, yeah, getting in the zone is. I understand it. That's one way to do it. Yeah, you're right. People can do it with drawing, with working on cars, cooking. Yeah.
Masturbating, you can meditate on Pornhub.
Okay.
That's not meditating.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on the podcast, man. I really like talking to you.
100%.
I'd like to be back on it. I want to be the first person that's on twice.
Oh man, thank you for giving me your time, and for like, it's just very valuable for me. Like, it's 1 hour and 40 minutes of your life you dedicated to this podcast, and I owe you my life for this 1 minute and 40
Oh,
minutes.
yes. Give me your life, please. You owe me all of your life now. I'll find you in Canada. You owe me your life. Thank you. It's been done. You owe me.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you for listening for my old bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's good to hear. And I have a show for you February 5th. It's gonna be. I'll give you the details, but it's paid. And see if you want to do it to tell your story.
Sure,
Make
I
some
will
money.
cash it. I was born ready. So thank you so much, Adam. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Good. I'll see you this week, probably at an open mic on Zoom.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Bye-bye.
Later.